I see that Deborah has in fact already seen the news. That's very exciting. So I myself have not seen the news, but I did just hear from Diana that they have called Pennsylvania and that they have, I guess, called the whole thing, which is so exciting. And I can't even believe that we actually all get to be in this room together just moments after it's happened. That timing couldn't be more perfect. I'm so excited to see all of you today. Thank you so much for being here. Please be patient with me today as I am running the tech and the whole schlemiel. And so I might be a little slow on some things. Welcome and greetings to everybody in this room and to everybody on Facebook Live. So happy to be here today with you all. Hello to Deborah dancing around in Kentucky, and hello to Busy dancing around in the other house right next door to me. And hello to Flan. Nice to see you today. Lovely background, absolutely great. Hello to Kathleen in Albuquerque, who is also jumping up and down. Lynn, great to see you today. Glad you're joining us. Pete, hello, and glad you're with us too. Hello, Caroline. Great to see you. Caroline's also bouncing. We got a lot of bouncing people today. Hello, Nancy's cow. Look, even that cow looks happier today than usual. Hello, Barb in Kentucky. Great to see you. And Beryl in Chicago. Great to see you. And Dan in Virginia. Hello. Glad you're here. Fred, hello. Annette, hello. Glad to see you. I'm guessing most people here must just be glued to the news because everybody knows everything before me. That's awesome. Hindi in Toronto. Hello. Also with a big grin on. And Steve in Baltimore. Look, everybody looks so happy. I love it. Hello also to Jamie in BC, Lisa in Indiana, who's got her guitar out, and Isabel in Florida, hello. Sheila also in Florida, hello. Kim in Massachusetts, great to see you. Toby, it's the weekend and Toby's here to celebrate with us today. Susan in Idaho, hello. Beth in Kentucky, hello. Carol, also hello. James in Maryland, hello. And for anybody who hasn't actually heard the news yet, the news is the news, and we are now in the know. And I'm really glad to be in this room with everybody right now while we're all in the know. I haven't seen it in print yet, so I'm slightly disbeliefful, but I'm going to take it from the fact that all of you are bouncing, that we're really there. Hello, did I say hi, Carol? I did. And Carolyn in Idaho, hello. And let's see, Chris and Joni, Margaret, and Lynn, Kathy, Gwyn, and a bunch of others not on a video. Hello to Jenny and Adele and Arlene and Barry and Susan and Aloysius and Karen. It's really great to be with all of you in here today. Hello also again to everybody on Facebook Live. My energy, my usual energy appears to be matched today by all of you, which is really funny. So I also want to say hi to both Munit and Diane, who are both with us today. Super glad to have you guys here. Welcome officially to the Washington Rebels Carpe Diem Arts Daily Antidote of Song. I'm super glad to be with you all of you today. If you are new to us, please pop your state or your country into the chat box for us. We love knowing where you're coming from. And also, just if you're new, we're here every day at 12 noon. We're on 200 and some odd days. We're on 55,000 views, 14 different countries, 46 states, and just delighted to have this space in this room where it feels like we're all actually being the thing we want to see, which I really love. And that means we're all part of what is going to actually make this momentum just keep going in our country. So very quickly, in the chat box is my email, or it will be momentarily, in case you want to send an email to get on the list or be in touch in any other way. I have been sending out little emails with uplifting things. I've got some more things folks sent to me. I'm still going to send them out today, even though we are uplifted, because they can be part of your celebration. If anybody has anything, any other links you want to share with the group, send them to me before 2 today, please. I want to thank both Diana and Munit for being here. And I will not thank myself for the tech, because Lord knows if we're going to actually be successful yet. And also in the chat box, there is a donate link, or there will be. And thanks so much for anything you do to keep this program going. This has been definitely an amazing chance for us all to be together, to celebrate, to go through things together. And the community in this room has been very real. And it's really all because of you that we've managed to keep it going this long. Okay, so Diana Sáez, who's coming to us from Maryland, has actually been in the room with us once before. And on that day, I was not running tech, but the Facebook Live did not take that day. So we're super glad to say that we are right now live on Facebook. Hi again to all of you who've joined. And Diana is going to bring us a new song, which she'll tell us about. And Diana, actually, can you also go ahead and introduce yourself? You'll do better than I will on explaining the great things that you've done before you showed up in this room today. Hello, Diana.
Thank you. So what an honor. Oh my God, my heart is bursting. I'm so nervous. And you put a big responsibility in my shoulders because it was like 2 seconds before we connected that I got the good news. And I don't know if you remember when we were singing together the last time, I taught you a song that it was called Todo Cambia. Everything changes. And I told you everything can change for the best, for the better. And thanks God, things change today. And we all know that we have to do a lot of work now. This is when the hard work really starts. But to introduce myself again, I'm Diana Sáez. I am originally from Puerto Rico, but I have been in this country for a long, long, long time. And I define myself as a choir conductor. That's what I really are, a singer, a leader, right, of singing. But in my younger days, I was also a folk musician who sang a lot of protest music from Latin America when I was living in Boston and Philadelphia. And now, thanks to BC Graham and to Joe, well, I'm going back to those roots again. And it actually makes me very happy to get my guitar out and share these songs with you. So I hope it's not a disappointment. I was thinking, oh my God, I don't feel like I am the right person to be with you right now after the news, but I'm gonna try it as joyful as I can. So they told me that I needed to find a song about racial justice, right? And this song came up to mind. The name of this song is Ouba, moin. Well, it's because it's in the language of the Taino Indians from Puerto Rico. And what it really means, it's a bloody river. But it's actually very positive. It's a tribute. This poem by Corretjer from Puerto Rico is actually a tribute to all the people that helped build the country. In this case, it's Puerto Rico, but you know what? It applies to the United States too, and it applies to this situation of these elections. All the people that got together, poor white people, black people, Latino people, indigenous people, all of us together, this is the only way that we can bring change, good change. So I think that the song, it's actually very, very appropriate. So to give you an idea, and you're going to be singing with me, of course, you're going to be singing the words Gloria, which means glory, because this is like a prayer, like a praise to those hands, to the hands that built the country, the island, the United States, the world, okay? So it's a prayer to the white hands that worked in the mines, to the indigenous people who worked in the digging the gold or the silver, to the black hands to work the land, okay? And because of those people, we are where we are. So I'm going to start. You're going to sing, Gloria, 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 Gloria. So when that part comes, you are going to join me singing Gloria. And like the other time, you can accompany yourselves also doing some percussion, ta-ta, ta-ta, like the heartbeat. Gloria, Gloria. And of course, you may harmonize. Gloria, Gloria. Okay? So when the time comes, we are all ready to sing glory to all those hands that work to make this a better world. And it starts like this. El río de Corozal, el de la leyenda dorada, la corriente arrastra oro, la corriente está ensangrentada. El río Sibuco escribe su nombre con letra dorada. la frente india, bien sea tierra, bien sea agua. Bajo el peso de las cadenas, entre los hierros del ergástula, ahí la tierra llena sangre. El agua está ensangrentada, donde el negro quebró sus hombros, bien sea tierra o bien sea agua, y su cuerpo marcó el carimbo y abrió el látigo su espalda. Ahí la tierra llena sangre, corre el agua ensangrentada, donde el blanco pobre sufrió los horrores de la pionada, el machete del mayoral, la libreta de jornada. Ahí la tierra está maldita, corre el agua envenenada. La ra 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 ra, la ra 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 ra. Now you're gonna join me. We're gonna sing. Gloria, gloria, gloria. Keep singing your Gloria, and I will add some words to that. Gloria, Gloria, a esas manos taínas porque trabajaban. Gloria, a esas manos negras porque trabajaban. Gloria, a esas manos blancas porque trabajaban. Gloria, gloria, entre esas manos nos salió la patria. Again. Gloria, gloria, gloria a las manos que los caminos trabajaran. Gloria a las manos que las ruedas giraran. Gloria, 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 gloria a todas las manos porque trabajaban. Entre esas manos nos salió la patria. Gloria, gloria, gloria. Y gloria a las manos, a todas las manos y a todos los hombres que trabajaban. Y gloria a las manos, a todas las manos que hoy trabajan, porque ellas construyen y saldrá de ellas la nueva patria liberada. And now I want you to sing this word. Alabanza, alabanza, everyone. Alabanza, 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 para ellos y para su patria. Alabanza, eso, alabanza, 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 Alabanza for all the black hands. Alabanza for the poor white hands. Alabanza for all our hands for working so hard. Alabanza for hope. Alabanza for all the work we have to do now on. Alabanza for singing. Alabanza. Everyone. Alabanza. Alabanza para ellos, para su patria. Alabanza. One last time. Alabanza. Alabanza. Alabanza for all of us. Yes. Alabanza. Good job, everyone.
Woo! Okay, Deanna, for anybody in this room who thinks that Deanna was the exactly perfect person to have in this room at this moment, let's give her a lot of motion so she can see us all. Deanna, that was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. And it was, so not knowing exactly what the words mean, it took me through the journey that included tears and like laughter in my soul and laughter in my heart and joy and the hope for peace and everything. And I saw from the faces in the room that other people were going through the same emotional curve. I saw folks crying. And it's tears of joy. And it's also tears of sadness, right? We've just been through a ridiculously difficult time and we're still in the middle of some of it. And there's a lot of work to be done. And what we have, I think, before us right now is the hope that we can actually make some change right now with good folks at the helm and good folks ready for less divide and more focus on how we can all join together to reach some of the simple things that most humans want: peace and humane treatment of others and kindness and love and a shared sense that we all belong. And so thank you, Deanna, that was beautiful. And so you and I have talked about the notion that at the end of today's discussion, you give us a little bit of the song that you did last time, which was the Cambia Todo Cambia, meaning peace and yes, peace and change. Yes. Before change. Yes. Thank you. Before we do that, I want to point out that we have a couple of our artists in the room today with us. Munit Mesfin, who's also co-hosting with me during this Singing for Racial Justice weeks. And it's kind of perfect, actually, that we are singing for racial justice right now at the same time as receiving this news that I think is also going to have an impact on how we move forward in terms of racial justice in our country. And I also see that Kofi Dennis is in the room with us. Munit and Kofi, if you guys would like to unmute and have some discussion with Deanna, and I can actually mute and see what you guys want to chat about, I would love it.
Kofi, I can't see you in the video, but I just wanted to say you were absolutely perfect for this moment. There could not have been a more perfect moment. From singing Gloria to Alabanza, all of my college Spanish came to the forefront, and I listened to all the words, and the tears were just pouring out of my body. And I realized that there was so much stress that I had kind of put to the back burner because I said to myself, until they call it, I will not pay attention. But it was there just broiling inside and broiling inside. And I'm wearing all of this because this morning there was a call to prayer for Ethiopia, which is where I'm from, because it's looming on civil war. So I was actually moderating a call to prayer and I was singing through that. And because I was so focused on that as well, and on the call to peace and call to prayer, and just how much healing is needed. And it's not about them and us. It's always been and will always be about all of us, black hands, white hands, poor hands, rich hands, whatever it is. And the fact that I just came from that, and I played music and other people cried, but I was so focused on the music that, I wasn't crying. Now you're playing and I'm getting a chance to cry. So I just want to thank you for letting me let it out, because it was a lot of stress that I was just holding on to, saying, until they say it, I will not believe anything. I will not get caught up in anything. I will wait. And this is like one of those divine intervention, serendipity, whatever you call it, moment that I just wanted to say thank you. And the fact is, it is a possibility now more of healing. So at the end of it all all of these different hands have to figure out a way to heal, because we have seen just how much there is separation, and some of that separation can be melted through these. I mean, this song melted me. Apparently my song melted somebody else, and we need to just melt each other's our hearts until we can see the humanity and just get over all the talking points to find out how much we have in common. So all I want to say is gracias, gracias, gracias. Okay, I missed the
Diana,
gracias. That's all.
yeah, Diana, thank you so much. I was outside jubilating and jumping and crying with my neighbors, my Korean neighbors, my African neighbors, my white neighbors, Republicans, Democrats. Last night we were just keeping vigil. We couldn't, and then when the projection came, I was outside. We're crying and we're jumping, and so I came in a little late, and all I heard was alabanza, 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 alabanza. And I'm so excited and so thankful for you, leading us to sing the song today. I feel so elated. I feel so relieved. I feel so excited, and I know that yes, we're going to go back to normalcy, and we can't do it alone. We have to do it together. 70 million who voted for for this for the current president, and 74 million who voted for this. We need to come together. And yesterday I was singing about the rainbow, right? Rainbow. And so thank you, Diana. Thank you for really bringing this to us. And I'm so thankful for everyone who has been on this journey, of the daily antidote of songs, 200 plus days, constantly cheering up and picking up one another. Joe, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Busy, and everyone who collaborated to make this wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Diana, again.
Thank you. Thanks to you. This was, I don't know, things happen for a reason, right? To find yourself in a moment, in such a historical moment with your guitar, you don't know what's going to happen. So I'm so
It's
moved. I'm waiting for this to finish so I can cry.
Yeah, I know, me too, Diana. So actually, we are in a historic moment in here in this room, and we have 3 different musicians with us, and lots of voices in this room that are special. And we do actually also, while we are having a celebratory moment, there is stuff going on in Ethiopia that is tough. And Munit, if it's okay with you, can I ask you to sing a little bit of the song you were just singing and share that with us, and we can all put our hearts into Ethiopia for a moment?
I would love to. I would love to. Yes, as mentioned earlier, it is kind of we've started actual active war-like actions. There's bombings happening. Troops are fighting against each other in the northern part of Ethiopia, and which is why the call to prayer happened. And it is stressful, but there's also, I think, this moment of hope is a seed of more hope for the future. Hope is the thing that's going to keep us through. This is a song called Tayin. I'm just going to sing the chorus, and Tayin means I can see it. And it was a day when, music makes me cry all the time, but I was singing Imagine. Some of you might know Imagine by John Lennon. And in the process of singing Imagine, I'm singing, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope one day you will join us and the world can live as one. And I'm singing it, and like I'm doing now, I'm starting crying. And I'm like, okay, you know what it is? If that song makes me cry, makes people cry, and helps us imagine, then I need to do something like that for Ethiopia. So this is a song called Tayen. Whether I can get through it or not without tears, who cares at this point? So this is the chorus. Tayen means I can see it. I can see us together. I can see us heart to heart. I can see us helping each other and respecting each other. And if we are together, is there really anything that we cannot do, is what the chorus is. So I'll do the chorus for you. And thank you, Busy, for my ukulele. It's saving my life over and over and over again. So I just want to say that too. ታየኝ ደስ የሚል ቀን ታየኝ ደስ የሚል ጊዜ ታየኝ ስንከባበር ስንዋደር አየሁኝ ባይን ታየኝ ልብ ከልብ ሆነን እጅ ለእጅ ተያይዘን አብረን ስንሆን ምን ሚሳነን አለን. You can actually sing ታየኝ because this is easy to sing. ታየኝ, I can see it. ታየኝ ደስ የሚል ቀን ታየኝ ደስ የሚል ጊዜ ታየኝ ስንከባበር ስንዋደድ አየሁኝ ባይኔ ልብ ከልብ ሆነን እጅ ለእጅ ተያይዘን አብረን ስንቆም የሚሳነን አለን ታየኝ 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 I can see it I can see this beautiful world ታየኝ 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 I can see it in love and unity and hope in our hearts ታየኝ 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 and the world will live as one. So keep us in your prayers, send all the good vibrations, take all of the positive energy you got from this noon hour declaration of Biden's presidency and push it up all the way to Ethiopia. We would love it. Thank you.
Munit, thank you. That was incredibly beautiful. And to everybody in this room, I will say, don't worry if you're also not letting the tears come yet, or you just can't do it while you're on a screen, because that's why we have it recorded on Facebook Live. So when this is done, we can all go back there and watch it and bawl our hearts out as much as we want repeatedly for the rest of the day. Thank you so much, Munit. And Kofi, I know you're still in here. I'm wondering if you want to also give us a verse of something, or if you prefer to just be among the discussants for the day. I'm trying.
Well, this is my favorite celebration song, okay? And it's it's I've sung it here before, but let me teach you. It's very easy. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, let's try that again. La 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 la. Okay, so the when I call her, I'm going to call a mood, and then you. So if you're happy today, get up and dance. If you're happy today, come on and dance. La 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 la. Right? If you're excited today, come on and dance. If you're excited today, come on and dance. La 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 la. Right? So it's the la 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 part, the celebratory part. Right? Can you give me some word, Joe? Something and a mood, if you are like an.
If you are feeling hopeful.
Okay, if you're feeling hopeful, come on and dance. If you're feeling hopeful, come on and dance. La 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 la. Oh, the fathers in the room. Oh, another one.
Joyous. Somebody put in joyous.
If you're joyous today, come on and dance. If you're feeling joyous, come on and dance. La 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 la.
Thank you, Kofi. That was perfect. Thank you so much for the energy, Kofi, and for the great thoughts and the words are in the chat box too. Hopeful, joyous, relieved. Let's all think relieved for a minute. Yeah. And hopeful is a big one. So somebody also put into the chat today some words from Chris Matthews' song of 2 days ago or 3 days ago, the call them out and call them back in again. We're moving into a new time. And really, I think so much of the onus is on us to figure out ways to help blend that divide, right? We can recognize it's there, but I think Biden, said today or yesterday, we're not enemies. Right? We might just have differences of opinion. So let's remember that. Let's take that out into whatever we do today. Can we all please give another big shout out to Munit and to Deanna and to Kofi. And Deanna, I think the perfect closure would be as if you gave us some of the Cambia song, And thank you again to everybody for being in here. Deanna?
What about just repeating? Alabanza, alabanza, right? Let's just sing alabanza, everyone, and say goodbye. Alabanza, alabanza, para ellos y para su patria. Alabanza, 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 for all of you who've worked so hard. Alabanza, alabanza, for the young people in this country. I'm so hopeful for them. Alabanza, alabanza.
Thank you again, Deanna, Sáez Munit Mesfin, Kofi Dennis. Gang, that was absolutely precious and beautiful. We couldn't have picked a better bunch of folks to be in the room today to celebrate. And Deanna, I think you have the exact right idea. We're going to have you back another time to do Cambia and Todo instead of just part of Todo Cambia. And if you can just hold 1 minute, we're going to say goodbye to everybody on Facebook. Thanks, gang, for being here today.